Good afternoon, Internet. Welcome back. Or if this is your first time, hey, how's it doing? We're starting a new game today, Heaven's Vault, which I was recommended based on my time in the Outer Wilds. I don't know. Sorry, this is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know too much about this one, other than that it involves piecing together a dead language.
Stories don't have tidy beginnings. The past is always present.
Past is always present. But if you give the past a present, then it becomes a gift. Or you
But
give.
there has to be a spark. Something that brings the past to light.
Oh, that is an interesting animation style. Actually, quite pretty. Careful you don't roll backwards. Okay. It's a long way. So this is, I guess, very much like a visual novel, perhaps. Or close to it, anyway. It's a long way down. Take a moment to rest before you walk, mistress, please. I'm walking very slowly. Is there a run button? There we go. A bricked up opening. A bricked up opening. Gee, there is something here. To keep people out, do you think? Or to keep something in? There's something written here. There's something written here. Ancient script. This must have been cut in when the mortar was still wet. But I think I can read it. Amy. What? Heaven's Vault. Oh. So that's what that translates to. There you go. Very clever, very clever. The University of Iox, some weeks earlier. Iox. How do you pronounce that? Iox. Wow.
My story begins on Iox.
Oh, there you go.
That was where I met the robot.
RoboBuddy! Well, this is just university, actually, but I'm slightly worried to note Mistress Aliya. Mistress Aliya Elazra. I've been waiting for you. I've been asked to escort you to Professor Miari. She's very anxious for your arrival. Professor Miari wants me back on Yox. Press, okay, view tab. The Holy Empire, what? The Holy Yoxan Empire, based out of the Imperial Palace and ruled by a deified emperor, 650 years ago. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Return to Yox. Whatever Professor Miari wants to tell me is so urgent she sent a robot to stop me getting lost. Okay. Oh, this is a cool interface. I like this. Okay. Very anxious to your arrival. Am I in trouble? Oh, okay, I didn't say anything. The professor did not account for her actions, but I imagine she's simply being welcoming. This way. Do you have a name? Do you have a name, robot? Is that intended to be a joke, mistress? So why has she sent you? Did you do something wrong? That seems unlikely. My ethical core protects me from serious error. How are things here? The Ox does not change, mistress, or so I am assured. It is the single point of stability within the whirling nebula above. God, that sounds horrifying. Did she say what she wanted? Yes. She said she wanted you. No thanks, I'm married. This way. You should know that the professor's urgency was remarkable. Slightly...
I was 15 when my Ari rescued me from the slums of Elbereth and brought me here. I'd never seen such luxury or such kindness.
Question. Why is Miari's room so far from everything? I imagine she enjoys her view of the tree, mistress. I am sure it is most pleasing to her.
I still don't know why she did it.
Professor Miari. Aliya. I have no idea how to pronounce it. There you are. Come in. I came as soon as I got your message. I came as soon as I got your message. I said no. You don't need to flatter me, Aliya. Nonetheless, I'm glad you came. I know your work is important to you. I'll do what I can to help you, Professor. Thank you, Aliya. I appreciate your kindness. You're an expert on history. Tell me what you make of this. It's a brooch. Yes, Aliya, but I didn't summon you halfway across the nebula to tell me that. It's certainly old. Empire period. The device is the eagle and sun. One of the scholars sent this brooch to me. Jakini Remba. Do you know him? Did. Look at the detail. I see them, ancient markings. I know they're a hobby of yours, Aliya, but can you read them? Eagle wing brooch. I've never seen either of these groupings before, but the two words have some common elements, so they must have related meanings. Oh. Beloved Emperor? Friend? Beloved? Holy Emperor. Yes, yes, no, I'm happy with that. Holy Emperor. But I'm only guessing. You don't think it actually belonged to an emperor? Do you? That would make this the find of a decade. Now perhaps you see why you're here. Janiki told me he'd found something. That was more than a month ago. Janiki isn't like you. He's a Neoxian through and through. What, am I not? You're worried about him. He's important to me, and I don't know what he was doing out there. He told me he was going to a moon called Mercy. I can't go hunting the nebula for missing people, Aliya, but you can. That's what you do, isn't it? Find things? You need to raise my stipend. Nah. I'll see what I can dig up. I regret that already. Thank you. Come back when you've found him, Aliya. Aliya? I still have no idea how to pronounce that. And Aliya, you're taking that robot with you. Thank you, Professor. I long to see the nebula. Oh, and before you go, you should look in on Juan. He was eager to see you. That doesn't sound promising. Oh, don't be mean, Aliya. I know he's rather beneath you, but you could at least say good faith to him, for the benefits of our little community. I'll bear that in mind. You're as cold as the rivers themselves, well suited to the stars. He's down there by the tree. You must have walked straight past him on your way in. Good hunting, my dear. I know I'm being slightly obnoxious here. My apologies, I'll settle it. Yes, as I was saying before, I'm a little bit unnerved by the fact that I don't seem to have feet while moving. It is wonderful to be accompanying you. Oh, yes? And why is that? I find humans fascinating, and you are very different to most here. I've only recently been activated. I'm calling you 6. 6, mistress? I shall remember that. I wonder if I got Myri's translation correct. I think I did. The shape shows this is an Empire piece. Emperor. Yay! And the emperors believe themselves to be gods. It would make sense that the words would be almost the same. Holy. Yes! Little victories. But it still doesn't tell me, where did this thing come from? What do you think of the sculpture? So where did they find you, 6? Me, mistress, like most robots on Iox, I was chipped carefully free from a concrete wall on the lower levels. You were buried down there? Indeed. I understand it to not uncommon to find robots that way. We occur, I am told, like potatoes. Someone put you there. Most likely. I do not know. I cannot remember. What do you think of the sculpture? It has a pleasing balance to it. Worth the time it took to make? No, I agree. Mary must like it too. She has a model just like it on her desk. Now, where is that tree guy? Aliya! I didn't know you were back on Iox. How are you, Von? Well enough, well enough. I've been reading all day. I just came outside to rest my eyes, and there you were. What were you reading? The Annals again. Did you know Mazwai claims the Holy Empire was founded by 3 wolves racing to heaven? Each one tore the throat of the other, and as the 3 fell to earth? Are you really interested? Sure, absolutely. All right, most people glaze over.
He began to talk with such passion that his eyes glittered, and he seemed to grow at least an inch taller.
Oh, yeah? That was fascinating. There's hundreds of volumes like that. Sometimes I think there are 3 stories to explain everything, and none of them agree. Other times I think there's just one story that gets retold for every occasion. I'll walk you to the dock. And have you heard of a place called Mercy? No, but I've barely ever been off Iox. Tell me, what do you make of this brooch? That's a nice piece. I've not seen anything quite like it. There's something written on the back. In ancient script? Let's see. The first word is one I've seen before. It's a descriptive form of the word for God. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, I know I got holy right. Thank you. The symbology is classic Holy Empire, of course. Eagle and sun. Older, more ancient versions have more naturalistic birds. Oh, and it seemed heavy to me. Heavy brooches hold up heavy cloth. Light brooches hold up light cloth. So it must have belonged to someone important. Well, Aliya, before you go, I found a line of ancient in the Annals of Mazwai that I thought you might like. If you have time, that is. 2. Always. Yeah, see what you think. Never hurts to have more information. I know one of these words. I'll have to guess the other 2. Vanished and buried? Buried? Robots. Empress buried robots. Maybe? Empress buried robots? I think that's correct. Look at the robot behind me. He's like, oh, hey, wait. Was someone talking about me? Did robots give orders? No, but I thought there weren't any robots in the Empire. I guess I got that wrong. This suggests otherwise. Well, the adults won't read themselves. Good faith to you. Shall we proceed to your ship now? Have you sailed before, Six? I have no idea, mistress. But I am keen to find out. And so we left the hallowed walls of the university. Interesting. So it's like archaeology the game. I quite like this. Aboard the Nightingale, my ship is my refuge. It's the only place that's truly mine. Press any key to continue. Ah, weighty words, those. The journey to Maisie should be quick, mistress. You think Myri's friend is in trouble? As I say, mistress, we should know shortly if we depart. What do you know about Mercy? Nothing. It is a moon of pinks and rice, mistress. Part of the Isle's protectorate, of course. Maybe Mercy will have a few ruins of its own. That seems unlikely. But it is not wealthy. Nonetheless, I shall prepare the ropes. So we are sailing to the stars? Oh boy. Mercy it is. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no, I missed that. Damn it. I missed that. Elbereth is my home. It's where I moor up when I want to sleep well. But not today. 20 years? Good God! Mercy is a tiny rural town. It's where Janiki told... Damn it. Well... We go. How do we go? There we go. Yoxian space. Sailing to Mercy in the verdant pass. Press energy to continue. Weighty words, though.
My Ari wanted us to sail to Mayerzi. It was a short sail through fast waters.
Oh boy. Oh God, I actually have to sail. Go right, mistress. Oh, sorry. Go right, mistress. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying. I see the force of the river is fastest in the middle, mistress. On the surface it appears the same, but there are deeper currents below. Sweep sail. Whoa, okay. That's quite... Okay, interesting. I don't want to get lost. I hope that map was accurate. Can we not go through the radioactive green? Also, why do I go faster if the sails are in? The river to the right should bring us to Mercy, mistress. Oh, Lord above. This is your ship, mistress? I don't want to crash into the rock. No, I don't want to crash into the other rock. What do you think? Okay, I think this is on autopilot. She is very beautiful, mistress. But I cannot help wondering how you came by her. I hope I'm on autopilot, because that's Mercy. You can see the greenery from here. Mercy, a farming moon. If Ren was here, I need to find him. And if he's not, I need to work out where he went. Press any key to continue. Weighty words, those.
We stepped off the ship and into the mud. Mud covered the ground and rock. And everywhere I looked, things were growing from the mud.
That's how plants work.
And some of those things had legs.
That's how animals work. Do you not... Look at this place. Breathe the air. That's how air works. I cannot... I cannot breathe, mistress. As you are no doubt aware. I don't like this guy already. Well then, let's see where Renber's got to. If we're really lucky, he'll have found an old pot. I do like old pots. You get to put them back together and filament them with gold. Filigree them with gold? Filibuster them with... I don't know. So where do we start? There is a series of rice terraces. If we climb up, away from the water, that should take us to the village. Okay. But there is no way I am crossing that, mistress. Robots cannot swim. The wood is strong enough, sis. Wood is a laughable substance to build floors from, mistress. It can be chewed through by mice. This way, then.
The air smelled earthy and sweet.
Rice. Do they grow anything else here? It would not appear so. Would you recognize Roomba if I saw him? Did you meet him? I believe he activated me, mistress. I suspect that is why Professor Miari assigned me to you. Here we go. Behind me, buddy. I keep forgetting I can actually move the camera here. Whoa. Right. Okay, sorry about that. This moon seems most poor to me. There are no proper buildings. There is mud everywhere. You've grown soft on Iox. This is normal. Oh, sorry, this is normal. Good even. These people have everything they need. I have never left Iox before, mistress. To me, this place seems barbaric. As do most places until you have come to understand them. Come back, robot. I'm not moving. No, I want to... He's getting lost! Come back! Stop! You're not the first robot I've had trailing me, you know? Every time I break or lose one, they give me another. I must take my safety very seriously. Not quite the remark I want to make. The university cares for your well-being, mistress. Yeah, not the remark I wanted to say, but perhaps the one that was most diplomatic. I've never understood Professor Miari. You know she brought me to Iox from an orphanage on Elbereth. And now she keeps giving me robots when I keep losing them. I really don't know what she gets out of it. Perhaps she likes to be kind, mistress. I will wait out here, mistress. You! Please, I'm looking for someone. You are from Iox? I'm looking for a man called Jani. My tall Yoxian. He left something for you. With the goddess to keep it safe. The goddess? With Kibenya. I hope you find him, Miss Miari. Thank you. I have to go now. I don't want them to see me talking to them. Janiki left something with the goddess, did he? Now why would he go do a thing like that? Most curious, mistress. Is a woman like that why Renba came here? She's hardly Miari. Humans are most curious, mistress. But it would seem someone from Iox has visited here recently. Do you think there is more to be learned here, mistress? Perhaps we should return to the ship. Miari told me to look, so I'm going to keep looking. Oh, there we go. We need to talk to some more people. The village center will be at the village center. God damn it! The village center will be at the highest point, mistress, to guard against flooding. Just keep walking. How much higher? One more level, mistress. I'm not entirely certain what our job here is. But as long as I keep mashing my face against these buttons, things will happen, right? That's how games work, right? I will talk to Baldy here. Are all the moons in the nebula like this, mistress? I can't talk to Baldy. Stranger! Greetings! Greetings to you. Welcome to Mercy. You have come to trade? Actually, I'm looking for someone. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Who? Not imagine, surely. We're as like as ants to you. That's not true. I just realized that I probably shouldn't be telling. So you are looking for imagine. My friend is in the oxygen. I'm trying not to give too much away because we don't keep any of those in our pens. Good luck with your search. They say the nebula is wide. Okay, good. Yeah. Helpful. I just realized that the woman said that they were going to come for her. We must be at the top now. There should be a communal point here somewhere. Do you know what Renba taught? Robotics, mistress. Did you ever talk to him? He interviewed me shortly after my activation. That memory is somewhat hazy, however. Can I zoom in a bit further? I have no idea where I am, nor where I'm supposed to be going. Where's this communal point you speak of? What is he like, Renba? I could not judge him, mistress. The interview was largely technical. He was mostly concerned with ensuring my vision was in line with his expectations of gravity. I am slightly lost. Alright, well. We're looking for Renba. And we haven't made diddly squat, but I think I might have to cut it short here. So, thank you all for coming along with me, and I'll catch you later. Have a good one.